1.3 million fans now. BBC Breaking, as I mentioned, has 2 million followers. And we see that the overlap between news users and Facebook users is really high. So we increasingly want to be distributed on mobile, via mobile onto social platforms. ipTV, the third platform, we've just launched an ipTV app on Samsung, Panasonic, and soon Sony devices. It's video-centric. One of the things we've discovered is that audiences are much more willing, much keener to watch more video on ipTV on demand than they are on perhaps a desktop website. So you've got a carousel here, and you can scroll through and watch whichever news clips you're most interested in. And we see a huge future for that. It's really a hybrid of the web and the TV experience. So it's a sort of a lean-back experience, but it has the on-demand functionality, and it reaches an audience who previously would have been thought of themselves as TV consumers or people who consume the news primarily by TV, but are now getting a more digital experience. And then the fourth screen, obviously, is the tablet. It has all the features that I've just mentioned, but we see two other particular advantages of the tablet. One is it's a great means of consuming video. I think the BBC, obviously, by background, is a broadcaster, so we have a lot of video content, and we see that there's a great way of delivering it to users here. And the other one is really long-form text. People can read longer on the tablet, and we can think of innovative ways of delivering long-form text rather than just a lot of words, but with pictures and some interactivity as well. In terms of delivering the content to audience in different ways, is becoming more varied and more sophisticated, but at the same time we're trying to internally combine our operations to make them efficient in a way so we can support all these different outlets. This here is our Olympic site. Obviously the Olympics are going to be in London next year, so that's a big commitment for the BBC and a lot of investments going on there. But the point about this is that it's driven very much by metadata. So there's a lot of tagging going on here that allows us to create on-the-fly automatically generated pages for almost every athlete, every sport, every venue, entirely through metadata. And you can see that it's quite a rich page with a lot of content. We're going to bring the same approach to news as well, so that we can have more efficiency in our news publishing and in our newsroom. The second thing I'd mention is we have introduced a pan-BBC global visual language for our design, which works for all platforms. So this is